Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for video number 2. Video number 2 on the night, my final video of the night. This time on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. As always, make sure you like the video, hit that fucking subscribe button down below in my pants, which is, as always, in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell, slap it, beat it till it's black and blue, and treat it like it's your bitch. And don't forget to hit the bell and get notified when I do a video, because if you don't, you will miss it. That's it. That's basically all I gotta say about that. So, hit the bell, get notified so you never ever miss an upload. I share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels, including this one, which are all down below in the description box. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to smash and beat up that like button as well. Do it now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again. Second video of the night. Here on this late Monday night, April the 11th, 2022. Well, if you're not watching from somewhere else, it is now April the 12th, 2021. We're ready to hit the midpoint of April already. And we're counting down the days to that beautiful Easter Sunday. And, hopefully you all have a great Easter Sunday this coming weekend. For all my Jewish fans out there, I hope you have a great Passover, which begins on Good Friday, which is Friday. And everybody else, well, happy Ramadan. I don't know when Ramadan ends. I started on last week, so it's been about a week for Ramadan. So, but to everybody else, I hope you have a good Ramadan, a good Easter, a good Passover, just a great week and a great weekend. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this episode, as the title below says, but before we get to that, check the link down below. I did a chill stream earlier on the new TDC Reborn channel, The Shadows Lair, episode number 5. So we talked a little bit about the Mets, the pregame with the Mets, and well, not so good tonight. Another game they should have won, but you know, Bucky Boy once again shows he's Luis Rojas version 2, but older. So we got that. So we talked about the Mets, the pregame for the Mets. We talked a little bit about some wrestling. You know, the whole thing with Tony Khan and the bots. Then we talked about some other things here and there. You know, just check out the video down below. And got you ready for Raw. Did a little bit of a Raw intro. You know, little watch along with Raw for just a little bit of the beginning of Raw. But it is what it is. So check out the video down below. Episode number 5 of The Shadows Lair. And subscribe to the channel as well. Alrighty, it's been, I think that I made the channel like a week or so ago, and already 5 episodes already. On our way to, who knows how many videos we'll get through this year, but I think I'm just going to use that channel as a stream channel and predictions channel as well. But I may do some live streams on my Peter Gilmore wrestling channel. You know, I'll kind of switch it up between the Shadows Lair and the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, and I'll just leave my main channel alone. I really don't do live streams on my main channel unless, you know, I use that for drama. But I'm not gonna use it for drama that much, but because I don't need it. I don't need drama anymore. I'm just gonna, if I do use the rant channel, I'm just gonna rant about wrestling and sports and music and whatever. But I'm not gonna do like stupid streams about drama anymore. I know people like it, you know, and my rain channel is legend. Wait for it. Gary, legendary, I mean, if you don't believe me, just go on my rant channel right now and check out the last 3 videos. I mean, the Nash Carter accusation video is well over 500 views, getting up there, almost getting near 550, and who knows, by the end of the week it'll get up to near 600. So, and then the reaction video to Nash Carter or Zachary Wentz getting released by the WWE has just about half of that, about 250 views and counting. And then the last rant I did about how about YouTube and the trolls accounts and all that shit, that's getting close to about 100 views right now in a couple of days. So that's going to go up by hopefully by the end of the week, and we'll see what happens with that. But people love my rant channel, and what can I say? It is what it is. People love me. It is what it is. Speaking of people that love me, we got the Prince back in the chat and his lovely wife Savannah. So we got Prince and his wife here. I did tell Nick and Lauren about it. So I don't know if they're gonna come later or maybe they're too busy. I know it's 12:41 at night here in the Northeast. You know, they're tired from work, and you know, I'll just say Nick had an adventurous day. You know, I just don't want to get into it because he doesn't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about what happened today with Nick. We already talked about it on my last video, a little bit about my last video, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna just let Nick be. I think Nick needs to calm down tonight, and just get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day, Nick. It's the new day, Nick. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Just take a nap. Grab a cold beverage, grab a late night snack. And if you want to come on my stream, that's fine, Danny. If not, I won't be on live tomorrow until late tomorrow. So I'm going to the Cyclones game tomorrow. The Brooklyn Cyclones home opener in Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York. Can't wait for that. The Cyclones opened their 2022 season against the Jersey Shore Blue Claws, and Jersey City or Jersey Shore Blue Claws, which surprisingly enough, are the single A minor league team of the team that the Mets were playing tonight, the Phillies. And so we got that. Hopefully the baby Mets, as we call them, can win their home opener. Usually they I think the last couple of years they won their home opener, so it's gonna be fun. I'm hoping to go with somebody. The missus is a little bit busy because she has an emergency, so she won't be able to make it. So she's like, take somebody with you. So I'm gonna try to get my dad to go, because I haven't been to a ball game with him in a long time. Or I might get one of my friends to go, so I might, so I don't have to eat the other ticket, even though the ticket's $15, but it is what it is. So if I don't go with anybody, I just eat $15, which Rosa will pay me back for. In a lot of drinks and sex, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna have fun if I go there alone or I go there with somebody else. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna go there, eat some good food. I know it's Taco Tuesdays tomorrow, so I don't eat tacos, obviously. Rose is missing out because, she's one of those people that loves tacos. I think it's margarita night too, but so she's going to miss out on getting drunk and giving me the drunk sex, but it's always other Tuesdays. But it is what it is. So we're going to see what happens tomorrow with that. And, yes, so the rest of the week is pretty much chill. I'm off tomorrow because I'm going to the game, so. Well, the game's at 7, but, my boss, I can make my, I don't have a set schedule for my job, my position, my job. So if I want to take a day off, I can just take a day off. It's fine. I just have to kind of make up for that. So I have to kind of do a double on Wednesday. So, doesn't matter. I can work Wednesday, or if need be, I can just go into the office on the weekend just for like 3 hours and I'm done. So. But other than that, I work on Wednesday, I'm working Thursday, I'm working Good Friday for a little bit on Friday, and then maybe Saturday, or I do a double on Friday. But so we'll see what happens with that. But Friday's my payday, so I'm happy. So, and Friday's the home opener for the Mets. I could go to the Met game if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna kill on Friday, watch the game from home. So, but I will be going to a Met game later this season, like in July, actually. July 9th, I'm actually going to be at the Met game for Keith Hernandez's retirement day, because I think it's a 4 o'clock game. So I gotta be there by like 2, so I gotta get out of this house by 11. Yeah, I gotta get out of here by 11, and then try to get up to because the game's at 4. Okay, so I can leave about 11:30 actually, and try to get to New York City by about 1-ish, and then just get on the crowded as fuck 7 train going all the way to Citi Field, and then hopefully I can get there by 1:45, and then by the time I get into the stadium it's around 2-ish, so I can watch a little bit of batting practice, on the field, and then when the game's about to start, probably like around 3 or so, around 3 o'clock, I'm probably going to go up to my seats, wherever they may be. So, then we watch the game. We watch Keith Hernandez get his number retired on the top of the stadium, and on the field. To have the ceremony on the field, and then his number will be retired on the tippy top of the stadium, next to all the other numbers on that have been retired by the Mets. Casey Stengel, Tom Seaver, Mike Piazza, Jackie Robinson, and now the 5th one, I believe is the 5th actual Met got their number retired. It's going to be Keith Hernandez, so that's going to be a good day against the Marlins, which always get the Mets fits. So, like I said, I think it's a 4 o'clock game, so hopefully by the time it ends, it's about, I would say about 7, and then by the time I get home from the city, with that fucking mess that it is, getting home is it's an adventure when you get home on the train, on the 7 train, especially at a Met game, because you gotta walk all the way, depending where you sit, you gotta walk all the way to the train station, and it's humongously packed, and you gotta try to get on the train, and if, you might have to stand for a while, because, or you just wait for the next train, and there's, the train station's like a stop away from the last stop, so you're just gonna wait maybe 5, 6 minutes for the next train to come, and then you get on that, and then it's still crowded, and then it takes like maybe 30, 45 minutes to get to, the city where I gotta get off, which is Times Square, and then I gotta get another train to go home, but hopefully I can get home by, I'll probably have to, by the time I get home, it's like between 11 and midnight, because coming home from Queens, I gotta take 2 trains and possibly a cab. So I'm not taking a cab all the way from Queens, because that's like $50-$60. No, not doing it. Not gonna do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But right now, I'm just gonna enjoy the Cyclones game tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be saving some money up, because I got bills to pay at the end of this month, and I'm booking my trip to Florida pretty soon, which is gonna be around in the beginning of June or so. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be waiting for my tax returns. Can't wait for that. Got a big refund coming. Not a big like I'm getting like $10,000 or something like that. I wish from the good old good old people at the IRS. But did you do your taxes? Mike Patundo's gonna come to your house like, did you do your taxes? You audited, But I'll just say this: I got a pretty big tax return coming, and it's not. I'll just say it's in the 4 digits, because I'm nice. So I'm gonna have a nice big tax return. I'm gonna put that away for things I want, like for trips and other things, bills, of course, all the things I gotta put away for, and still work and make my money. So this so far the first almost 4.5 months of this year has been pretty damn good to me. So, and hopefully it continues on. I make more money going into the summer, because I could possibly get my hours raised during the summer instead of working while I'm working now. I can work a little bit more and still making the money you wish you had, the same amount, but more hours. It's great. So my paycheck will go up a little bit, get a little bit up, like my dick in your mama's ass. You know, I'll be fine. So the summer's gonna be good going into the fall, and then we'll see what happens going into the fall and the winter, my birthday, and what I'm gonna do with my birthday and for Thanksgiving. We'll see what happens with that. Got some plans I want to do this summer and going into the fall and the winter, and then we'll see what happens going into 2023. And that's it. But you know, I'm blessed. I thank God for everything. You know, because there's a little bit of a financial rut. Because what I was getting paid wasn't as much as I wanted to. Now I got a raise. I got a new position at my job, so I'm happy. Happy making the money that you motherfuckers have, because you gotta get 2 jobs just to make more money than me. Because you motherfuckers can't do anything about it, so. That's it. So you think I just, you know, I don't have a job, I don't do this and that, I'm on YouTube 24/7. Well, I just proved you wrong. And you can look at my Christmas video and my New Year's video. I showed my Christmas bonus, so I don't have a job. You all just got proven wrong on that video. And I'll do it again and again and again and again if I feel like it. I'm not going to show my tax refund check or anything like that. You know, I decided to take out some money from my, you know, the ATM. I was like, oh, here's my job. I'm not going to show you my bank account or anything like that, so either, so. Fuck you! And that's it. Alright, so we got the Prince here, we got Savannah here. Hi, girl, how you doing? Alright, so we got the lovely, the Prince and the Princess here. And, we also got, Olivia, the baby, too. So, I hope, all the entire Prince Idol family is doing pretty damn good. In Texas. Dallas, Texas, home of those Cowboys. Oh, scared those Cowboys that night. Yeah. That's what the 49ers are going to do this season. Oh, wait, I don't think we played them. God forbid the 49ers play the Dallas Cowboys again. I'm going to have a field day with the Prince. Especially if the Cowboys are getting destroyed like 31-0 by the Niners. Oh, I'll freaking like text. I got your number there, Prince. I can text you or call you. It's like, hey, Prince, how you doing? You want to talk some wrestling? Oh, by the way, I got an announcement to make. How about those Cowboys? Click. Then again, you know, the Mets are playing, you know, the AL West this year. So playing Houston and the Texas Rangers this year, so never know. I could give you a call, you know, there, Prince is like, how about those Houston assholes? Or how about those Texas Rangers? They suck. Click. Oh yeah, by the way, Prince might be making me a special made prophecy guitar. I hope I don't have to pay you. Just send it to me. I don't have to pay you shit. Just get it made. I just have it in black or red. It doesn't matter. Red, black, like dark black, red, dark red, like blood red. You know, or a nice dark blue. You know, just make it nice. A 6-string or a 7-string doesn't matter to me. I play both. I just ship it to my house. And there you go. You know, and if need be, you know, Prince wants to fly up to New York. Me, Nick, Savannah, maybe the baby, and we'll hang out with Lauren and Nick and the missus, hopefully, and we'll all have a good old jam session, if you know what I mean. Not that kind of jam session. Get your mind out of the gutter, Prince. But yeah, we'll have a good old time in New York. Play some Isley Brothers tunes on the guitar and everything. Just to get my amp. That's the only thing I have to get is my amp. I have to go all to my parents' house, bring the fucking amp in a cab with my cables and everything. I'll wake up my neighbors at night playing fucking Sabbath or Slayer, you know. Can't really do it, you know. I gotta keep it on the low. I can't like screaming, putting it up to 10. You know, that's the reason I didn't bring the amp with me. Because God forbid I'm like practicing with the amp on. I'm like, I have it on 10. I don't even know it. Freaking 8, 9 o'clock at night. I'm jamming. Just I'm like in this moment or like something or Slayer, and I'm like playing Raining Blood or something like that. You know, like, you know, and then I hear on my door, and I'm like who's knocking on my door? You know, my neighbor's like, turn that music down. You know, and I got good neighbors, so I know I have to be nice to the neighbors. So I'm not gonna blast fucking, blast my freaking guitar up to like 12 or something like that. You know, I do it in the daytime. I don't have to worry about it. On an off day, you know, on a weekend, I'll just jam. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll hang out. We'll hang out one day in New York City. In my area, or we'll find somewhere to go. We'll meet up at Dave and Buster's or something like that in the city or something like that. I know Nick will go. Nick will love to go. And Lauren, we can get Lauren and just, you know, hopefully the missus can go too. We'll see. Alright, so, look at that. Alright, got my good buddy from the XWF. The Insanity Plex, the crazy fuck that he is. He says, here I am. Where were you? Were you hiding? Hiding in somebody's butthole? No. I'm just joking. Alright, so he's here. How you doing, sir? Move on. Prince laughs my ass off, my fucking ass off. Okay, then he has some guitars. Just make me a nice Fender or an ESP or, well, I would say Ibanez, but I don't like Ibanez that much. It's either Jackson, Schecter, or Fender or Gibson. That's the guitars I like. I really don't like Ibanez. Well, you know, give me a Les Paul, be nice too. But Ibanez, nah. But you know, you want to get me a birthday present there, Prince? There you go. There's my birthday present. I know my birthday's not till December, but you know, you want to send it early? Let me know. Let me know. Say, here's your birthday present. Go play it. And I'll never play it again. I'll just have it stuck in my closet and just stay there. I just gotta get strings and shit. Extra strings. I'm gonna have to go to like the guitar center. Or I have a guitar center that's like a hop, skip, and jump away from me. It's on need a Barclays Center, there's one, so I have to go on the train, go there. Or I can go all the way to Sam Ash, which is all the way in Times Square. Now, I really don't want to do that. I mean, nothing wrong going to the city, but the city's a shithole. I've been there, like, the last time I was there was like a month ago. With me, Mrs., and our good friend Francesca from December's Fall. We were just hanging out at 59th Street, you know, by Columbus Circle. We went to Whole Foods to get something to eat. Then we had to bring all the food home. That was a big pain in the ass. But it is what it is. So yeah, move on. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so I got the guitars. Sandy Plexus, here I am. Then he says, what do you think about this new guy on Raw, Ezekiel? I love his look. Look at how he looks. Shivani. Well, Ezekiel, the younger brother of Elias. You know, some people said he looked like Eli Drake. There is a resemblance to you know, the good old Eli, or LA Knight for you dumb people who don't know who he is. There is a resemblance, but this whole thing with him and KO, Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen, and now Ciampa, I knew he was in for a gimmick change. I didn't think this would be the gimmick change. He just comes out and he's like pink and gray or black tights, clean shaven. No, no, doesn't look like a hippie. No guitar, which I think was stupid to do that. But now they're making him like just some. It looks like a prophet or whatever he is. He is. And now he's known as Ezekiel. Hey, it could have been worse. They could have just put a wig on his head. He's like, I'm Ezekiel. I'm Ezekiel from The Walking Dead's brother, the white version. But they named him. Elias is a biblical character, and they named him Ezekiel, a biblical character. So if they turn him dark, evil, he'd be like evil Ezekiel. He could fit right in with Dark Edge and company. But I don't know what they're gonna do with this Ezekiel Elias character thing. I think he's gonna start a feud with Kevin Owens, or Ciampa first. But then that'd be great. Freaking Ciampa. Ciampa's first feud, he loses to freaking Ezekiel. That's great. But it is what it is. I have to see what happens. I mean, it's only the second week that he's there, and I'm gonna give this gimmick a chance. But if it starts flaking out in about a month or two, he'll be in catering pretty soon. And I just release the guy. That's it. But that's how I feel. But I'm just gonna I'll let it go. And that's it. Alright, Prince Idol says, for you, bro, because I love you, bro. Well, not like that. Just remember, I don't go that way. Not saying anything wrong with it, but I just don't go that way. For you, bro, because I love you, bro, I will get you a Gibson ES335 Black. Yes, bro, I will wait, what did I say? Yes, bro, I will for bro. Okay. Nah, you know what you should get me, Prince? Don't even bother get me a Gibson. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Go on Google, or go on any, just go on Google, go to Schecter, and type in, this is what you type in, Chris Howarth. I can't type it in the chat, but obviously I don't know why I can't do that, because I'm not on StreamYard. If I was on StreamYard, I could type this for you. I'll just send you a text. Okay, I'll send, you know what, here's even better. What I'll do after the video, Prince, I will go on Google and I will text you the guitar that I actually want. It's a Schecter Chris Howarth circa 2005 era Schecter 7-string guitar. Get me that. Doesn't cost that much. That guitar costs like $200 at most. I think, as I haven't looked at the prices for 7-string guitars of Schecter lately. I mean, the last time I saw one was like years ago when the 7-strings first started coming out. They were around $199.99 and up. So, I mean, I don't need cables really. I really don't think I need cables. All I need is really the guitar. I have picks. I have a few picks. I don't need a lot of picks. I don't need like a box full of picks. Yeah, just get me the guitar, and then give me some strings, of course. But the thing is, with the strings, I have to go to. I might have to go to the my friend Lewis in December's Fall, and I gotta call him, and I gotta find out a day that he's there, because I really don't want to go to Guitar Center and have it fixed, and I gotta wait the same day or come back another day. So, and I can't do it myself, or I could go to my dad. My dad kind of knows how to do it a little bit, but it is what it is. But yeah, Schecter 7-string Chris Howarth guitar. I'll send you the picture later. But that's it, and we'll move on from there. Okay, Sandy Plex says Peter is a biblical character. Is also a biblical character. Oh, duh. One of the most prominent biblical characters. That's why Jesus loved him. One of the great disciples, and one of the best disciples. Jesus always loved Peter, and then Peter like turned his back on Jesus when he denied him 3 times, right around the crucifixion. You know, I know I am not him. I know not him. You deny me 3 times, the bell will crow. And then Jesus got crucified, and freaking Peter's like, fucking shit! Sorry, I didn't mean it. Sorry. You know, he cried at the crucifixion and everything. And then, you know, when Jesus got resurrected, wasn't Peter that you know, yeah, actually. Remember when he got resurrected? When Jesus rose from the dead, and then we see Peter and not Peter, sorry, Jesus in the sea, coming off a boat, and then like Peter's like, Lord, is that you? And he went up to Jesus and didn't believe it was him. But Jesus always loved him. You are my faithful disciple. You're damn right I am. Peter in the Lord, Jesus Christ. Repent of my sins. Hold the Lord a new day. Okay. Getting weird. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Lord. You blessed me so much so far. You know. Can't wait for that big tax return. Amen. Amen, Jesus. Amen. All right, I'll do the Tom Hanks from The League of Our Own. Love that movie. They go to church. He goes, cool, good stuff. But yeah. Peter is one. I think one of the. I think one. I mean, there are others in the Bible that are good, but Peter was always the best. Well, at least it wasn't Judas. Imagine if Peter was the one to, kind of betray Jesus and not Judas, stab him in the freaking side and shit. Judas in my mind. Okay. Move on. Oh, speaking of Judas and Fozzy was in New York City tonight at Irving Plaza doing a concert. I would have went, but I was low on funds, so sucks. Next time. But I don't think there's any major bands coming to New York City or close to New York City anytime soon. I think the closest concert I can go to is who is playing Rob Zombie's coming to the PNC at the end of July. I forgot who's playing with him. I think it's Rob Zombie. I gotta look up. Damn, now I gotta look up this concert. Hold on. Let me go on my my good old Twitter machine. That too. Let's see here. Surprisingly, Rob Zombie is 57 years old and he lives in Massachusetts. Who knew? He's been married to Sherry Moon Zombie for 20 years. Just about 20 years. They don't have kids. I don't see no kids. Man, you've been married for 20 years. You don't have kids there, Rob Zombie? Come on now. I mean, Sherry Moon Zombie's one hot, nice piece of ash and everything, but come on now. Dude. Do I have to come have a talk with you? I mean, I met you before. I might have to beat his ass. Alright, where is this concert here? Alright, here we go. Okay, Rob Zombie and Mudvayne, July 31st at 6 o'clock at the PNC Bank Arts Center in Holmdel, New Jersey. So if you want to go see them, I'm going. I mean, there's one in Camden, but I can't get there and back. I would rather go to the PNC because I know how to get there and back. Like the back of my freaking hand. With the car and without a car. But, yeah. I think there's going to be other people, others on that tour, I think. Let me just see if there's anybody other It was just Mudvayne and Rob Zombie. Let's see here. But first time seeing Mudvayne in a long time. Yeah, I think all the tickets are sold out too. Let me see if I can get these. Let me see. 108. Well, if I want to sit near the stage in the loge, it's $118 per person. Ouch! And the front of the stage is. Yeah, I knew that. Thank you. Hold on. Yeah, by the front of the stage, actually, it's $91 near the. Oh, that's the lawn. I'm looking at the wrong side. All right. Yeah. Section. Let's just put it this way. The loge section, $106 per person. And it goes up to $143 per person. If you get closer, as you get closer to the stage, like section 104, $149 per ticket. 242 is like dead center. 212, so it's about a little over 200 to 250 for the middle. And then on the side of the stage, it's between 167 and 149, which isn't bad. But if you want to sit on the lawn, which is cheaper, it's about, well, there's some lawn tickets are going for $42 each. This is on tickets on sale. This is not on like StubHub or anything like that. But if you want to sit on the terrace, it's $91. Yeah. The loge is like really the cheap price. So I might just try to get the $106 tickets because it's, you know, it's higher up, but you still see the entire stage and they have the Trons on the side. But if you want to sit on the lawn, go ahead. You probably won't see much. You'll hear everything, but you barely see depending on where on the lawn you sit. I learned that the hard way at Ozfest 2007. I got lawn seats because the tickets were free. I could sit anywhere. Well, really anywhere I want on the lawn. Not, you know, in the seats. That would have been great, but, you know. I could have just sat front row, looking at Ozzy. Hi, Ozzy! Hi, Ozzy! Hi, Dad! You know. But yeah, me and my ex, we sat on the lawn. We sat in the middle, and then we stopped for a while. Then we like moved. We moved like all the way to this side of the lawn, like right in the front. We had a good time. We saw Static X before Wayne Static passed away. Many years before Wayne Static passed away, we saw Lordy debuting at Ozfest, and then I forgot who came after them. I think it was Static X, Lordy. I think somebody else was the co-headliner, and then Ozzy. Ozzy was awesome. And that was the same show I met in this moment. Which I still can't find that goddamn picture. And I don't even have it on my Facebook page. Which is kind of sad. I thought I would. No, I'm not out. No, I'm gonna look at my Facebook page, and my main Facebook page. I like a few of them. By the way, happy as of now, it's after 1 o'clock. Happy birthday to Double Z, my good buddy Double Z TV. Birthday is today actually. So it's after midnight. So now it's his birthday. I know it's somebody else's birthday. I lost who that was, but all right. Let me check my photos because I have a whole ton of in this moment photos. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna show you probably one of the best pictures I've taken at a concert. Let's find this. Okay, I got a couple pictures I can show you. All right. So I'm just gonna show you the picture because most of you know my thing anyway. All right, let me click that. Click that. Try to get that close. See, there's me and my metal sister Maria Brink, the lovely Maria Brink. This is in 2012, I believe. They're doing the All Stars tour. Look at that lovely, beautiful face. Look at me looking like a douche. So we got that. Okay, let me just see here. Okay, it's on the same tour actually, so you can see some of my pictures here. My good buddy Chris Howarth, the fucking man. That's the picture I took. You know, so. And then this is one of my favorites. The VIP. This is, I think, during the, when was this? This was during the Blood Tour, I think, in 2013. This is about a year or a year and a half before I was on stage with them. But you know, that was awesome. You know, Travis Johnson. This was what was his name? Tom Hain. Of course, Miss Maria. That's me with Chris, and that's Randy. This photo actually was a week after I actually asked Rosa for marriage. It was a week after I got engaged to Rosa. This is when this photo was taken. So get that. All right, let me go back if I can. Can I go back, please? Okay. All right. This is probably one of the best pictures I ever taken. This one right here. This is front of the stage, without barricade, by the way. No photo pit or anything. This is during a Gigantor with Seven Dust, Crowbar, and the mighty Dave Mustaine right here, Megadeth. Holy War. So I got that. So, all right. I got other pictures too. Somewhere I gotta look. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want to put my phone down. All right, this is okay. I'll show you the pictures from when I was on stage. If I got to find them now. All right, here we go. Oh, it's on. Okay, here's another couple good photos I took. See, this is how great I am at fucking photo. And this is not Photoshop, by the way. It's, you know, look at that. Look at how close I got to Maria. I know it's messed up here, so look at that. That's an amazing shot, isn't it? That's just an amazing shot. But look at this one. I think this one is much better than this one because I'm such a good photographer. Okay. Okay. I'll show you the aftermath of me getting on stage. Okay. We all know this picture, the ever popular former avatar of my Peter Gilmore channel. So you can see when I got the mask, which I still have the mask. And then you've been infected. This is after I got off the stage. This is after the concert and everything. So you got that. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Hit the wrong button there. That was after I got off stage. It's me with the man himself, Jose Mangan of Sirius XM Octane and Sirius XM Liquid Metal, and among the other metal channels on that fucking thing. That's after the show. That's during when we left. Actually, this photo here was right around he was looking at 12-Foot Ninja, and we were like downstairs near the going downstairs and everything because Rosa being a dummy went did coke check. So we had to do coke check downstairs, and I ran into Jose, and we were watching 12-Foot Ninja together. So, and then this is after it. After we left Webster Hall, we went to get pizza, and there's me and my messed up hair. I look so sexy, don't I? And this is my prize, my trophy, and everything. That's it. But you know, you can go on YouTube on that, you know, and look up that video, Closer by In This Moment, live from Webster Hall. about a little over 2 million hits. 2.1 million hits, I think now. I lost track of how many fucking views that has now. I think I have more. I have way more. I have a ton more pictures in this moment and various other people. I think it's on this one. Let me just see here. I have a few more of okay, this one. Hold on. I can get it here. This one is me and Chris from Motionless and White when they were like a few years after they first came out. I don't know why I did this face. I was trying to be like him, but yeah. Look like I'm taking a mean old shit right next to him, but it was like the first time I seen him. Look up some of these pictures are so good. So I'm such a great photographer. So you know, waiting for the train because I you know, I'm not gonna you know, because my car is in the city. So I'm in South Amboy. So all right, we got all that. I have some more. I just don't know where they are actually. Of certain. Okay, here's one. Here's one. The guy. Most of the guys are like, Prince is gonna hate me for this one. Who do you think that person is next to me? Scarlett fucking Bordeaux, baby. She loved my shirt. You know. She's one hot piece of ash. Now my freaking mouse would work. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to go there. Go back. All right, it's not letting me do it right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so once again, Scarlett Bordeaux, because I'm so damn popular. Let's see here. The ever popular Kelly Klein before she got fired by Ring of Honor. Those bastards. Alright, hold on. Now my mouse is not working. I could do this by myself, but, you know. And the ever popular, come on, stupid mouse. Look at this beauty. Me and Ash Costello of New Year's Day. See, now like I got the okay. Sorry. Me and Ash Costello after the Sisters of Mayhem tour concert, I should say, with Lizzie Hale and In This Moment, who came on second. So got that. Alright, now I can. Alright, now my mouse is not working. Alright, you get the idea. Alright. Let me get back to my sexy face here. So yeah, so for all the people that think that I don't meet people and everything, people gonna say, "Oh, that was just Make-A-Wish stuff." Really? Make-A-Wish stuff my left dick. You know? Okay. But damn it. So my mouse is not well on this desk. Alright, but you get the point. Alright, I'll look at that later. But I hope you liked all those pictures, because I didn't get them I didn't get Photoshop them. That's real shit. But it's what it is. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, so we talked about that. Alright, okay, Peter is a biblical character, you're damn right. Prince Isle says, "Okay, bro." Then he says, "I'll have to order it and call it in at the shop that I work at, bro. Don't worry, bro, I got you." Good. Your check is in the mail. I mean, I don't want you to pay, an arm and a leg to get that thing, and then ship it, which is even more money for you, there, Prince. But, I mean, if I have to give you some, some monetary value of, something, I'll see what I can do. We could work out a deal. If I had I should have enough money to kind of, pay it off, but you don't have to give it to me right now. But, we'll hold off on it. Maybe give it to me by I'd say by July or by SummerSlam. Or you just wait the rest of the year and give it to me on my birthday. I would love that. But, that's up to you. I know you work at a factory, I think. So. Or wherever you work at, Send it to me for free and send it from in this moment. They'll love that. But it is what it is. Alright, we talked enough about music and everything. But thank you, though. Thank you to my good buddy Prince. Because he's the man. Maybe one day, Prince, when I get this 7-string, it's going to take me a little while to play it because, I'm so rusty on my 7-string guitar. 6-string, I'm pretty damn good. 7-string, I just got to, because when I get it, the Schecter is usually already in it's not. I don't think it's in down D tuning. I think it's in C. I have to check. I think it's in D. But if I want to play Beautiful Tragedy, I think it's an actual normal tuning. I have to check. But yeah, if I can get to play Beautiful Tragedy in a 7-string form, in a normal D tuning, or drop C. If I can perfect, it'll take me a while to perfect it. But as soon as I perfect it, I will freaking do a video a cappella, not with the backing track. I will play you Beautiful Tragedy on the 7-string. I can do it on the 6-string. Just the mid part, I'm still kind of trying to perfect. I'm not perfect. I never said I was. I'm no Eddie Van Halen or anything like that. They have influenced me, but I'm not Eddie Van Halen. I wish I was, but it is what it is. But as soon as I fix my stuff around, get my closet, which is over there, fixed, and cause it's a mess over there. My house might be a little messy, but I'm cleaning every so often. So I'm cleaning just about every day, kind of find places to put stuff. Besides the my second floor and the attic and everything. But most of the time, I gotta put stuff away. I'm gonna start putting stuff in storage pretty soon for my eventual move out of this goddamn state. But it is what it is, and we'll move on. All right, so that's all the comments for now. All right, so that's all I gotta say about that. All right, so it's 1:30. Let's get down to the business, shall we? Alright, on this almost late Monday night, April the 11th, 2022, or like I say, if you're watching from somewhere else, it's April the 12th, 2022, it is time for your almost late night, Monday night. Oh, I'm sorry. Monday night, Raw review for April the 11th, 2022, from Detroit, Michigan. Former home of the Motor City Madman. Well, I think it is the home. Well, I don't know if he still lives in Detroit, or maybe a suburb of Detroit. But the home of the Motor City Madman himself, the Nuge. That's Ted Nugent for you stupid people at home. Cat Scratch Fever. Hey, Uncle Ted! Wang Gang Sweet Poo-Tang! Oh, you didn't think I never met Ted Nugent, did you? I did. So did Rosa. Rosa wanted to go home with him. I said, he's too old for you. Even though Rosa's around near the same age. But, because right now, when we went to that show, he was like 64, 65. That was like 8 years ago. So he's around 72, 73 years old. Still can play that electric twanger like it's nothing. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's get to Raw tonight. Raw was... as usual, 3 hours of boredom. The cure insomnia. Some things were good, some things were really, really bad. The ending of the show was okay. With the Usos and the Street Profits. And RK Bro. And the Alpha Academy. with that situation with the tag team belts. You know, the Usos wanted to come to Raw to procure the tag team belts and unify the tag team belts. So see what happens with all that. And I mean, no Roman tonight, which sucks. But you know, can't have Roman all the time. Roman will be on SmackDown this week. To do what? I don't know. Probably just, you know, make people acknowledge him. Foot. You know what? I forward instinct. Alright, so let's get to this video. Alright, so we're from the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. I think you know what they sell there. But anyway, our commentary team this week, or a little change this week, we had Jimmy Smith, Byron Foxton, and replacing Corey Slade, because he's banging fucking Carmelo on a nightly basis on his honeymoon. We had the King, the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler. Nice change of pace. Thank God we didn't have to hear from boring as fuck Corey Slade this week. But still, it is what it is. Alright, so we start off the show with a recap of Cody's big return at WrestleMania, beating Seth Rollins. Then we saw last week's promo where he wants to become the WWE champion to honor his father, the American Dream, baby. Dusty Rhodes, baby. I love the bacon, baby. You know, that. Alright, so we're going to hear from Cody, or we got a match with Cody and The Miz coming up later. And speaking of The Miz, he comes out in a nice black suit. I'm surprised he's not hungover from that wedding, you know, to Alexa Bliss. But, you know, because he was at that wedding with Maurice and everybody got drunk. Both nights. He's at the wedding, the reception, and then there was I don't know if it was the same day or was it the day after. They were at I guess Ryan Cabrera's house, playing in the pool and shit. So those crazy kids had a good weekend. You know, why didn't you invite me, Alexa Bliss, you nice lady? But I'm happy for Alexa Bliss, you know. She married a great guy, Ryan Cabrera, even though I'm not a big fan of Ryan Cabrera, but, you know, at least he's kind of better than her last boyfriend, which I think was Buddy Murphy. How do you get rid of that? I don't know. I don't know how you get rid of a nice piece of ish like Alexa Bliss. Something wrong with you there, Buddy Matthews. Something wrong with you. It is what it is. It's like, you know, Corey Slade leaving his wife and kids to go with Carmella. Fucking whore. Dumb move! I really hope that they break up. I really do. They'll be married for maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years at max, maybe. But then you know, they'll get divorced and everybody's like, just stay with your wife, dummy. Then they're like, I want to go back with my wife and kids. Too late. But it is what it is. Alright, so Miz comes out for Miz TV. Gets right down to it. He brings out Cody Rhodes, who has a new entrance. He doesn't come up from the Cody riser anymore, because I think that failed miserably. If you saw it last week when he came out, he's like, you saw his head, and then he's like, You saw half his head, and he came down the ramp. So he comes out from the back. He has like the CO2 smoke coming out, and then pyro coming out, because, you know, Cody's got to have, you know, that pyro. He's got to spend Vince's money. And I was like, I need more pyro. Anyway, so he comes out, and he insults the fans, or, well, not Cody, Miz insults the fans a few times, blah, blah, blah. Then he accuses Cody of taking too long to come out. Cody says, well, it's been a while since I've been in front of a live crowd like this. Somebody's hypocritical because you were at WrestleMania.
I've never been in front of a crowd like this. But I was at WrestleMania in front of 77,000 people.
Moron. Anyway, so it gets the crowd to go, you know, the cheap pop, of course. Then he gets more of a cheap pop. He starts posing. He's like, oh, I'm Cody Rhodes. You know. The fans are, well into Cody, those fucking marks. WWE marks, mind you. These are WWE marks. So I don't think you would see an AEW mark go, an AEW fan or a mark go to a WWE show. I mean, there are people that go to the show wearing an AEW t-shirt. Then the security goes like, hey, you can't wear it on my show. You take the shirt. It's like, either change gives you a WWE shirt, and then you have to wear it through the entire show because they're watching like idiots. Or you just leave. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. Go to a better show and Tony Khan doesn't decide to do this. But I digress. Anyway, so we hear about Cody being the grandson of a plumber, but without the Rhodes name. Well, Miz says, well, if you were on a Rhodes, you'd still be a plumber. No, you'd just be called Mario. Hi, Mario. There's supposed to be a Mario movie coming out. Another Super Mario movie, but this time it's in CG. It's an animated Super Mario movie. Not the one in 1993 with the late great Bob Haskins and John Leguizamo playing Luigi. That was bad. Minky! Minky! This is what it is, but yeah, we're gonna get another Super Mario movie, but this is animated. I mean, what, you couldn't do Super Mario 2 the movie? At least it would have been better. You could have got somebody better that looked like Mario. Hey, why don't you just call Rick Boogs up? It's like, hey, he looks like Mario. Give him some lines. They're like, oh, yeah, Mario. In places like a twanger. Instead of, bashing, the freaking Koopas or the, bash freaking King Koopa with his guitar. After playing Shinsuke's theme. Rick Boogs, But I don't know if we'll actually get a live-action Mario movie with, like the one in '93. But the one that's coming out, I think this year or next year, it's gonna be all animated and CGI. Nobody cares. It's gonna suck. From what I'm hearing from Leon, he told me it's not. Don't even bother going to see it. So I'm like, okay. I don't even play I really don't play the Mario games that much anymore. I mean, the last game I played was the one on Switch. I don't have a Switch, but one of my friends has it, so. I'm not a big Mario guy much anymore, but the only games I play now is besides the Elden Ring, which is fucking hard as fuck. I'm just a Final Fantasy Resident Evil kind of guy. Or if I feel like playing an RPG, I'm like a kind of a JRPG kind of guy. And Resident Evil. Sometimes I'll play not a big Call of Duty guy, but I'll play Wolfenstein. Stuff like that. But it is what it is. So Cody says, it'd be nice to be a plumber right now because, Miz, you're full of... And he's like, I stopped myself, but you know what I was talking about. Yeah, Miz has a clog up his ass. Like Cody's gonna get his plunger. Don't, never mind. So anyway, Miz says, you haven't changed a bit in the 7 years you haven't been here. And that makes you reliable. Cody says, I'm here to win the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship belt. Miz says, well, it's a title. A belt is something that holds up your pants. Alright, then we hear about how Seth Rollins wants a rematch. Where Cody can't surprise him, but the fans kind of cut him off. It's like, oh, let's do it. So Miz gets right in Cody's face. Says, I know where you've been for the last 6 years. We know where you've been. Why don't you just name drop Tony Khan while you're at it? But it's like, Cody's like, hold on. I know where I've been. And he says, Miz, I respect you and all your accomplishments. But maybe you're just threatened by me because I'm Cody Rhodes. So he says, I enjoyed our chat, but I'm looking forward to our match coming up a little bit later, which will be my first match on Raw in 6 years. I don't remember. I think the last match he had on Raw was when it was Stardust. So he goes to leave. Miz tries for the sneak attack. He gets sent to the outside, and Cody's like, come on! The fans love him, and he gets the reaction, and that's it. So pretty good end, pretty good ending, pretty good well, end to that. But good first segment. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, and we'll see what happens in their match. So, but I think you all know who's gonna win the match. I just don't understand. You go from Seth Rollins to your first match on Raw. You're facing mid-card Miz. And then next week, you're fighting Titus O'Neil. That's great. Nice way to go up the ranks there, Cody. Mid-card Miz. Next week, we got, Drew Gulak. You're gonna get your title shot pretty damn quick, beating those schmucks. God forbid, God forbid he's gonna be the one to beat Roman, which would probably be at SummerSlam. Who knows? But if the title wins, it's gonna be nobody's gonna care except for the WWE marks. Oh, Cody won! Cody won! He put he shoved the title right in freaking Tony Khan's face. And by the summer, you know, it might be champ. CM Punk or Adam Cole, baby. Who would be the better champ by the summertime? Cody, Roman, or Punk Danielson, or Adam Cole, baby. My money's on the last three. I just don't think Cody's will be a dominant champion. I just don't think he'll get the star treatment like Roman's been getting, and to go on a humongous 600-day run as champ. No, that ain't happening. Cody will win it and lose it in probably like 2-3 months, maybe 4 at most. But I just don't want him to be the one to beat Roman. If it was gonna be anybody, I would have Braun Breaker. I'm gonna give 2 shits if it's Braun Breaker, but not Cody. Well, I'd rather have Ciampa, but that's just me. Alright, so like I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, let's move on. Alright, we get to our first official match of the night, a 2-minute suckfest match. So after that, like 10, almost 15-minute gobbledygook with Miz and Cody, we got Dominic Mysterio, booyaka, by himself. Was his dad, Ray, got beat up by, the guy that I'm going to be talking about in a minute, Veer Mahan, who, he came last week and he's coming in this week. Splattering all the fucking cum all the fucking ring. Alright, so Dominic goes by himself, still kind of selling what happened to him last week. Got the cervical choke by Veer. So I'm like, well, why did you ask for this match this week? Well, you wanted to get revenge. I see that, but so anyway, so Dominic tried to use his speed, got a little offense in, baseball clothesline. Oh, actually, well, it was a mischarge, and then Dominic got sent into. Basically, Dominic really didn't do much, not much. I mean, he did maybe two, a super kick, and that's it. But basically, Veer Mahan threw him outside the ring, beat him up there, throws him into the barricade. Then he hits a baseball clothesline on the floor. Then he does it again. Then he throws Dominic in, knocks in the cervical camel clutch Gargano escape hybrid, like he did last week. Dominic taps out right away like a drunk man. That's not how I taught you to choke out, Dominic. I'm your puppy. We never choke out. We lie and cheat and steal. Pero, Dominic, I am upset with you. I am very disappointed. I'm your puppy. I never tapped out, Essie. I'm not your dad. He always tapped out because he's a pedo enough. Okay, easy. Anyway. Yeah, so Veer Mahan beats, Dominic, so he's 2-0. 2-minute suckfest match. I gave 2 out of 5 stars. After the match, he keeps hold of it, beats the crap out of Dominic again, puts the hold on again, and then the referee, what's his name? Davari comes out, and a couple other agents and some referees come out. They trying to break the hold. He eventually lets go, puts it on again, just to put more pressure on Dominic's fucking spine and neck. And then he finally leaves. He's like, with his cross-eyed freaking Mayan hair. Guy freaking needs a haircut. You need a haircut, hippie. So anyway, so we get that, and then we see the stretcher come out. So, I mean, legit, looks like legit, Dominic got hurt, legit. So I think they're writing him off, because I think they're writing him and, his dad off. So, we probably won't see the Mysterios till, well, we won't see, I doubt we'll see him at Backlash, but you never know. We'll see. So anyway, we get that. So, like I said, I gave the match 2 out of 5 stars. After the break, we see Dominic getting put on the stretcher, and then eventually we will see later he gets put into a ambulance and taken to a medical facility. We see like Jamie, and like we see Jamie Noble there. We see Daivari there. We see Shane Helms there. We see a few wrestlers there, and we see Dominic get put in the ambulance and get sent to a local medical facility. I guess they just can't say hospital. Oh, well, they got sent to the hospital. Can't say that anymore. It's like local medical facility. Well, that could be the morgue, for all we know. But anyway, all right. So we get that. Then Kevin Patrick gets an interview with Veer Mahan, who basically says, "I strike fear into the hearts of men." Okay, we get that. So all we needed was, Veer Mahan almost cut like a boo freaking promo. Oogly? What do you mean, oogly? What are you talking about? You call me oogly? What that mean? Means you strike fear into the hearts of men, hearts of children or something like that. Now go out there and kill him. Okay. Oh, it's you up. Okay. So we get that. And we move on. Alright, then we're going to look back at Edge and Dark Edge and Dark Damian Priest taking out AJ Styles last week. After AJ, kind of try to get revenge on Dark Edge for WrestleMania, and Damian Priest too. And we're supposed to see AJ and Damian Priest. But before we get that, looks like a video from earlier in the day. We see AJ coming into the building. And Sammy Sharpe comes up to him and asks him if he's scared about the match with Damian Priest. So AJ says, "Well, I'm scared of what I'm gonna do to Damian Priest later." So then he sees Damian Priest walking somewhere. He goes up to him. AJ starts a big fight with him, and then same fucking agents, and referees have to come and break him up. So that's it. Maybe it was a little hype for the match. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to match number 2, which was their match. And, so they come out. Nice fucking Tron by Damian Priest. Like the Tron that had like a little line in between. We had a dark wing and then like a light wing. I think it was like a white wing and a dark wing. That was pretty damn fucking nice. But anyway, Priest cuts a promo before, an inset promo. Basically, he says, "I'm here to prove that I am worthy of working with Edge." That's basically it. Really, this match never kind of took place. I mean, there was no really. It did. I mean, it had no winner basically, because I don't know who the fuck won this match. Basically, Priest, they slug it out, and Styles hits a clothesline to Priest on the floor. Then we get the forearm off the apron, sends Priest over the barricade. Then we get a whip into another barricade. So AJ's in control as we go to break. We come back. We see AJ is busted open. Well, not like, I don't know how he got busted open. I think maybe when he got hit or something like that. I don't know how, but he was kind of bleeding a little bit from the head and the nose area. Maybe it was those stitches he got when he got, I don't know. I just don't know how he got busted open. I just put it that way. Continues to beat up on Priest. Then Damian comes back with a downward spiral, which plants AJ. Goes to the record and gets countered into a Pele kick. AJ tries a phenomenal form, which is countered with a kick to the head. Well, kick to head. Then Damian drops a knee. Drops to a knee. Then the lights go out. Sabu comes out. No, he doesn't come out. Then we get the purple spotlight. The lights start going out like Bray Wyatt was coming out or something like that. Then we get that purple spotlight. on Priest, and like we got like a nice close-up shot of Damien. We kind of hear this like cackling, like just something like that, right? And then we go to break. We come back. Match is over. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What just happened here? Was there a count out? I mean, got kicked in the head, and then the lights go out. We don't know where AJ is. He's on the floor. Where is he? Did he just disappear? So I thought that was kind of weird. So I don't know. I can't really give you an ending on that one. Give you a winner. I guess it was a no contest. But still, match was like 13 minutes long. We don't even have a winner. So I gave that 2.5. Not 2.5. Sorry, 2.25 out of 5 stars. It was just a weird ending to a. It looked like it was about to be a decent match, but still, the ending was like, what the hell? Anyway, then we go to the back. We have Sarah Schreiber once again with AJ, and he's not happy. And basically, he says Edge is his no matter what happens. So I would assume Edge and AJ maybe in a stipulation match at Backlash. But we'll see what happens with that. And move on. So I gave that as well 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to, I believe this is match number 3, Cody Rhodes and The Miz. But before the match, Seth freaking Rollins comes out. Burn it down! So he comes out, does the theme. No! I like this whole theme better. Burn it down! Yeah. So, match is alright. Nothing great with this match. Miz gets an early kick to face. Cody snaps off that patented power slam of his, sends Miz to the outside. They go back in, and Cody with a cravat to hold Miz in place. Cody then sends Miz face first into the turnbuckle. Ow. Miz then gets a shot to face. Then they get a 1925 chin lock, which Jimmy Smith calls a beautiful one. What's so beautiful about a chin lock? Anyway, Cody's then sent to the outside as we go to break. We come back. Cody hits a suplex for a near fall. Miz then gets sent to the outside. Cody hits a kind of weak as fuck suicide dive. To go back in, Cody misses a move off the top rope and lands on the mat and kind of looks like his knee buckled. Oh great, an injury already for Cody Rhodes, huh? Anyway, the Miz right after that knee with a figure 4 leg lock, holds on for a while. There's a pin attempt. Cody raised up. Then Cody tries to turn it over, and he finally turns it over. Miz gets the ropes to break up the hold. They get back up. Cody gets up, hits the Cody's version of the Gilmore Cutter, or the Cody Cutter. Not as great as the Gilmore Cutter, of course. So he hits that, then he sets up for the Crossroads, 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes gets his first win on Raw, second of his WWE career, so he's 2-0. Match was under 12 minutes. Match was, not that bad, but it is what it is. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Seth Rollins, who wasn't really doing anything, just sitting there next to Jerry the King Lawler, not even on commentary, just sits down, and then he grabs the mic. Get the fucking mic. He grabs the mic. Basically says, I heard you mention the word rematch. And he gets up to right in front of Cody's face, says, oh, so you want a rematch? And Cody's like, absolutely yes. So we got Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins 2 coming up. Date to be announced. Most likely, I would think it's going to be at Backlash. So, we'll see what happens with that. I think Cody's going to win again. I mean, there would be no point for Seth to win at Backlash. Unless it's going to be a third match, maybe the night after Backlash. But so, yeah, so Cody's probably going to get through, probably get done with his program with Seth Rollins, and then maybe start the program with Roman. But I'd rather have Cody go, beat a few guys before getting to, Roman level, because he's not even on this level right now. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen when they're going to book that match with Roman? Because right now they have nothing for Roman right now. So, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so all that I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that we get a recap of the debut of Ezekiel from last week, much to Kevin Owens' dismay. Alright, then we go to the back with Kevin Patrick and the newest member of the Raw roster, Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer himself. Thankfully, he didn't get renamed to somebody like Steve Lewis or something like that, or some just ridiculous name. I don't even know Tommaso Ciampa's real name, huh? But they could have just named him like Joe or something like that. But yeah, so Tommaso Ciampa without the name change. So he makes his Raw, well, not his Raw debut, but because he's actually now on the main roster, so not really a Raw debut, but it is what it is. So he's about to talk, and then Ezekiel comes in, says, "Hi, I am Ezekiel, and I'm Elias's younger brother." Blah blah blah. Ciampa's like, "Well, nice to meet you there, Elias. Ezekiel." And then Kevin Owens comes in and is like, "Hey, don't talk to him. That's Elias. That's not Ezekiel. That's Elias." So Ezekiel and Ciampa say, "Well, not quite. You kind of look familiar, but maybe you're not Elias's little brother. Maybe you're not Elias. I don't know who you are." And Kevin Owens like, "God damn it! Am I the only sane person around here?" Pretty much. So that's it. So Kevin Owens leaves in a huff, Ezekiel leaves in a huff, and Ciampa's just standing there. What is going on here on the main roster? You'll know the hard way there, Tommaso. You'll know the hard way when you're stuck in catering in the next 3-4 months. You'll know the hard way. That's it. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we get to another 2-minute suckfest, women's action. We got the beautiful Liv Morgan taking on one half of the women's tag team champions, otherwise known as,
"Hey, Nick, it's Boss Glow time, Nick! It's Boss Glow time!"
So we had Naomi come out. Now, this was supposed to be for the tag team belts, but commentary explained that Rhea Ripley was in COVID protocol. So looks like Rhea Ripley got the virus, got this fucking virus. Sucks to be Rhea Ripley, but hopefully she'll be back next week because now the tag title match got pushed to next week. So anyway, they called an audible and they made a singles match. Liv Morgan by herself taking on Naomi with the lovely Sasha Banks plus at ringside. It was a pretty decent match, but I don't even think this match should have happened. Liv did a couple moves. She tried to Oblivion, and she missed. And then the ending was a pinfall reversal sequence, like both ladies trying for different roll-ups, but in the end, Naomi gets a fruit roll-up pin, 1, 2, 3, she gets the win, nobody gave 2 shits. It was just nice to see Sasha's ass, that's all. That's all I cared about. So, yeah, a little over 2 minutes, match was garbage, so I gave it 2 out of 5 stars, that's it. Alright, after that, we were supposed to have the VIP lounge with our good friend MVP and his guest, his new business associate, Omos, the big black diesel. But we get Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, comes out even though he's not the guest, and he gets in the ring. I'm like, wait a minute, where's Bobby Lashley's bevy of hoes? That would have been actually pretty good. Bobby Lashley comes out with the hose that he used to have when he was WWE champion the first time. That would have been nice. Hey, look what I stole! Anyway, so basically, Lashley says that he barely beat Omos, so now it's time for him to wreck the set. So then MVP and Omos come out. MVP's threatening, lawsuits if Lashley breaks anything in the ring. You think Lashley gives 2 shits about that? Dude's made of money. So Lashley wants Omos right now. Like, right now, dude. Let's fight right now. You want a rematch? Let's do it right now. But MVP says Omos is learning to be a businessman. So he's gonna wait until the money is right. Backlash. So Lashley's like, that's fine, but I still want to know from you, MVP, why you did what you did to me last week. Why'd you turn on me when you could have done it at WrestleMania? So, out of the blue, MVP's like, oh, you want an explanation? You got one. He says, when I returned to the WWE, Lashley was floundering. He had no talent. He had talent, but he wasn't going anywhere. So, MVP, you had to save him. So, Lashley then accuses MVP of being on a farewell tour, because he's old as fuck. And they go back and forth, yelling, before he gets nowhere. MVP then says Omos is going to destroy him. And then Lashley promises to take Omos down again. And then, after he's done with doing that, he's going to take MVP out. And then, that's it. He starts wrecking the set, throwing a bunch of, furniture out the ring. Breaking freaking stuff. It was just a mess. So, we'll see what happens with that. I think we're going to get that rematch at Backlash. So, they basically booked most of Backlash tonight. So, we already got just about 3 matches for Backlash. We got Charlotte and Ronda Rousey in the I Quit match. It looks like we're going to get Cody versus Seth Rollins 2. And now we got Omos and Lashley, and possibly a unification tag team title match between the Usos and RK Bro. So that's 4 matches. Just about might be on the card. It might be actually made pretty damn soon. So we'll have to see what happens with that. All right. So I gave. Stop with that. Thought I heard something. It's a freaking cat. So anyway, move on from that. Alright, so... Okay. Alright, so it was... How much... Okay, I've got enough. Alright, so I gave the Lashley Omos MVP thing, I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we get to the suck part of the night. You want to turn your TV off. We got the recap of the double engagement last week for the 24/7 title division, shenanigan shit with all those idiots. We see Akira Tozawa and Tamina get engaged, and we see Dana Brooke and Reggie get engaged. Blah blah blah. So we get more of this crap. So we go to the Players Club in the arena. I didn't even know there was a Players Club in the arena. But anyway, we got R-Truth, Akira Tozawa, and some random people. They come out of the Players Club. They had a bachelor party with Reggie. But I think Reggie wasn't happy that Dana Brooke and the 24/7 title are at the bachelorette party. So Reggie's like, oh, we should go over there because I'm worried about Dana Brooke losing the belt. I'm like, nobody gives 2 shits. I mean, why didn't we go into we see them at this Players Club with some hot lesbians or something like that, or some strippers showing their titties. Oh, that's right, it's PG. Come on! So anyway, I gave that a dud because I just don't like the 24/7 title picture. It's just garbage. This whole thing is garbage. Get rid of all of them. Anyway. Alright, then we go to the Authoritas office, Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce. They're talking amongst themselves, and then Austin Theory, now known as Theory, now they're changing names now. They're doing what they did to Cesaro. We told, changing his name from Claudio Castagnoli to Cesaro, giving him one name, or doing the same thing with Rusev, when it was Alexander Rusev, now it was Rusev at the time. Now they're calling Austin Theory, Theory! Dumb! Dumb! What are you doing? Morons! So anyway, Theory comes in, he's like, I know you're busy, but, I beat Finn Balor last week, I'm Mr. McMahon's protege and everything. Mr. McMahon thinks I should get a title shot. So, Adam Pearce's like, hey, you know what? You're right. We're going to give you a U.S. title shot next week. And you're going to win, most likely. Because you know how they don't like Finn Balor. So get that. So he gets his title shot next week. So it's like, you got yourself a deal, but just call me Theory. I'm like, shut up. Get out of here. So anyway, then Kevin Owens comes in to take Theory's place. Thank the Lord for that. He demands proof that Ezekiel and Elias are different people. And, Adam Pearce is like, well, that information is confidential. And Owens is like, his library cards is confidential? Really? So he demands that next week, he's gonna give Ezekiel a lie detector test. What are we back in the ruthless aggression era? I mean, where Hogan, who was under the Mr. America gimmick, went for got a lie detector test. It's like, he's Hogan under that. We all knew he was Hogan, but McMahon's like, that's Hulk Hogan, brother. Underneath there, Hogan passed the fucking test. Well, sorry, Mr. America passed the lie detector test, and then Vince gets all mad. Most of you know the segment anyway. And then Vince gets on, takes the lie detector test and fails miserably. Sad. You're sad. So kind of doing that, I think it's just stupid. I have a freaking lie detector test segment, just stupid. Do it in the back. Don't do it in front of people because that's gonna get shitted on. All right, so I'm gonna get a lie detector testing next week with Elias and Ezekiel and the lie detector guy, the polygraph guy, and Kevin Owens. So nobody's gonna get two shits. That's that. All right, Kevin Owens leaves, and Sonya Deville says, "I have a deal in place for Bianca Belair and her first title defense after winning the belt at WrestleMania from Becky, who's I guess taking time off now because we haven't seen Becky in 2 weeks." So we see that. All right, so we can move on from there. So I gave all that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and we'll move on. All right, then we get to our next match, a non-title match, another 2-minute suck fest. Sadly, this chick got beat in 2 minutes. We got Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. It's not even her hair. It's Bianca Belair. So the champ comes out. She faces Queen Zelina, who was now by herself because after what happened last week, they broke up her and Carmella. So they kind of took, they made the whole storyline where Zelina beats up Carmella. And Carmella goes into the arms of her small dick husband Corey Graves, and they write him off because they're going on they're on their honeymoon, having boring as fuck sex. But who cares? Just get him off my TV, thank you. And now Queen Zelina is basically kind of in limbo now. What she's gonna do? So anyway, non-title match. Zelina did a little bit, not too much. Knocks Bianca in the last chancery. Somebody's been watching Austin Aries tapes. Well, Austin Aries was there when Thea Trinidad, then known as Rosita, was there, with LAX, and she was there. He must have been watching Austin Aries do the last chancery and shit like that. So anyway, she locks Bianca in that, gets broken up with basically straight power from Bianca, and then Bianca picks up Zelina, hits a gorilla press drop, then basically that was it. She picks her up again, hits the KOD 1, 2, 3, a 2-minute suck fest. She could have went to the bathroom and came back. So that's it. A cheap squash match for Bianca. Just sucks to be you there, Queen Zelina. Thea Trinidad. Sucks to be you. And she could have stayed home and had amazing sex with Tommy, but it is what it is. That's that. Alright, so match I gave 2 out of 5 stars, so it isn't anything worth writing about. And then Sonya Deville comes out to announce Bianca's first challenger for the Raw Women's Championship. She says, well, I had a lot of people to pick. You had a lot of options. She's like, you could face Becky again. You could face this person, that person. We had a lot of an easy pick with a lot of and I had a lot of options. So Bianca's like, well, I'm ready for anybody you give me. So Sonya's like, okay, well, this contract is an open contract, so anybody can come in and fight you. So I'm like, okay, open contract. Let's see if the WWE fucks this up. And guess what? They fucked it up. I was thinking like, Asuka's gonna return, or Bayley's gonna return. Because we already had Lacey Evans return on SmackDown. So, I mean, we could have got Bayley. We could have got Bayley. We could have got Asuka. Maybe Io. And what does the WWE do? They put Sonya Deville, this fucking bitch, in their place. So Sonya Deville, says, oh, it's this woman. So Bianca has a back turn, and then Sonya takes out the knee, then hits a running knee to face, and then she signs the contract and says, your first opponent is me. I'm like, nobody gives two shits. I guess they're gonna wait for Becky to come back, and they're probably gonna do Hell in a Cell. I mean, it would have been easier for, Becky to come back, have a rematch at Backlash that ends in kind of controversy or something like that, and then finish the feud off at Hell in a Cell. Bianca maybe wins that match in Hell in a Cell, and goes on to Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. Then, what I would have done was have Asuka or Bayley come back at Money in the Bank, get into the Money in the Bank qualifying match, get in there, win it, and then beat Bianca in like 26 seconds at SummerSlam. Let's do it again. That's what I think should happen. Bianca, faces somebody defends her title at SummerSlam, wins, and then after the match, like somebody comes out, like maybe Asuka, or should be Bayley. Bayley comes out from out of nowhere, beats the fucking shit out of Bianca, beats her in like 30 seconds, takes the Raw Women's Championship, and then they kind of finish off from where they left off before Bayley got hurt. That's what they should do. I don't think they should just go right to Asuka. When Asuka could just beat him in like 5 seconds, but because nobody is ready for Asuka. Sit my dick, And we'll move on. So we'll see what happens with that whole thing, and the segment was garbage. So I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. We'll move on. And that's it. All right, so Sonya Deville and Bianca Belair for the World Women's Championship. Whoop-de-goddamn do. We'll move on. All right, well, from that monstrosity, we get some more of the 24/7 idiots. So this time we go to the bachelorette party. We see Tamina at the bar, and Dana Brooke, having a cocktail or whatever they were doing. They were talking about what cookies to make tonight. I was like, hey, I need to make what's the list for catering tonight? I need to make cookies. So anyway, Tamina agrees to keep the truce between her and Dana Brooke. Blah, blah, blah. But after the honeymoon, which basically open season for the 24/7 title, and then out of nowhere, Los Adarios come in. They do the kiss cam for no apparent reason. And then Nikki Ashhole, we haven't seen goddamn how long, how many weeks, we haven't seen Nikki Ashhole in like weeks. And nobody cares. She's probably stuck in catering as well with these 24/7 idiots. So Nikki Ashhole comes in and says, I got a surprise. I got some strippers. So we see, a guy that probably looked like a stripper. Then we see another guy. I thought it was freaking, what's his name? CPA from WrestlePro. I was like, what the hell is he doing there? So the other guy, he strips down and has a referee's uniform on, and they try. I don't know who. I think somebody was trying to pin Dana Brooke. Tamina broke the cover. I think Nikki was trying for it. Nikki sliced Nikki down the bar. As R-Truth, Akira Tozawa, and Reggie, the guys come in and try to break everything up. R-Truth's like, hold on, I'm giving a speech. Nobody wants to hear this. So anyway, R-Truth gives them a speech about how the love of the title is all that matters. And he says, oh, guess what? I'm an ordained minister now. Fake, look fake. Like he printed it out on freaking Google or something like that. So anyway, he says, I'm an ordained minister now, and I'm banning all attacks on Dana until after next week's double wedding. So yeah, we get one of those, so a double wedding is going to end really bad. And then after that, they start dancing. I'm dancing, Dad! Look at me, I'm getting married next week, I'm dancing, Dad! Stop it! Oh, God. Somebody fucking get this stuff off my TV. Dud. Every time I see the 24/7 segments, I turn the TV off or I mute it because I can't stand it. Get that belt out of here. Blow it up. That's it. Alright, then we see Adam Pearce in the back. And he's not so happy with what Sonya Deville did, abusing her power to get the title shot. So Sonya's like, I'm an executive. What are you going to do about it? And if I was Adam Pearce, I'm like, I'll just go to Vince. It's like, oh, this ain't match ain't happening. You see how she's abusing her power, Vince? You're fired. So yeah, I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to, well, I guess, let's see here. Yeah, the pre-main event, which was supposed to be the main event, we got the Alpha Academy, Otis and Chad Gable. Oh, thank you! Sheesh! So, they take on RK Bro in a non-title match. But before the match, Chad Gable comes out, sheesh! Thank you! Now, brags about his intelligence, his degree, and everything else. Blah, blah, blah. Then we get to the match. Match didn't even last that long. 8 goddamn minutes. Orton takes Gable down to start. Hands it off to Matt, the Weed Man Riddle. Some kicks to the chest. Otis then comes in, runs Riddle over. As we go to break, we come back. Gable starts working on Riddle's arm. Riddle fights up, brings Randy in to clean house. And then Gable gets a surprise roll-up for a near fall. But Orton comes back, grabs the Gilmore Cutter! Bang! 1, 2, 3. RK Bro get a pretty easy win in about a little over 8 minutes. And that was it. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. So I'm like, okay, where the hell are the Usos in this? And I mean, the Usos gonna show up, but it was this whole thing that, Roman's like, go to Raw and procure the Raw Tag Team Championship. It's not gonna happen. But, so after RK Bro is celebrating, we cut to the back where the Usos arrive in a car. And then we go to break, we come back, the Usos come out. Orton's like, hey, the big dog let his bitches off the leash. Ooh. That's savage there, Brandy. Anyway, the Usos like laugh it off to get straight to the point. We want to unify the belts. Let's do it now. So Riddle, being a man of reason, thinks that sounds like something out of the Avengers with Thanos trying to get all the Infinity Crystals, the Infinity Gauntlet and shit. So then the Street Profits come out to interrupt them. Because they say that we should be at the front of the line. And then Jimmy says there's only one line, and it's the bloodline. Yeah, damn right, because we the ones. So then we get an impromptu match with the Profits and the Usos. And then they're ready to go. Orton makes the match. He's like, hey, you guys want to fight? Go ahead, I'll be the matchmaker. And we'll just sit in the commentary doing nothing. Alright, so we get that. So I gave all that, well, the aftermath, 2.25 out of 5 stars. That's that. Alright. Then before the actual main event, we get a recap of what Veer did Dominic. We still don't have an update on Dominic, but I mean, kind of. I think Byron said that that Veer snapped Dominic's neck. Yeesh. Yeah, he'll be out for about a month. It is what it is. All right, then we go to the main event. The Street Profits take on the Usos, non-title, of course. RK Bro at ringside, just looking on. It was a pretty decent match. Back and forth they went. Dawkins tries to fight out of the corner, gets caught with a jumping enziguri by the Usos. Usos then head outside, they glare at RK Bro. And then Montez Ford does his, usual flippity-dippity-doo onto all of them. Then he starts dancing a little bit, like, blah, blah, blah. We go to break. Come back. Dawkins fights out of a 1905 chinlock. Then he gets a hot tag back to Montez Ford. He comes in and cleans house. Then the Profits had a running blockbuster for a near fall on Jay. Dawkins then pulls Jimmy to the floor just get thrown right back in. To get back in, they hit the Doomsday Blockbuster on Jay for a near fall. Jimmy then cuts off Dawkins' dive to the outside, gives him and then hits a super kick. They go for the Superfly Splash, and the knees got brought up. Montez Ford goes for the frog splash from the heavens. He hits it, but only for 2 as Jay made a save. And then Dawkins gets sent into the ring post. Ow. And then the Usos finish them off with the 1D, not the 3D, the 1D. It's better than have 3Ds than 1D. So, size D gets the win. As they finish Montez Ford in a little over 15 minutes. Match was pretty good. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. So there you go. So the Usos show why they are the ones and the most dominant tag team in WWE right now. That's it. After the match, both champions stare each other down. They hold up the titles. The Usos leave, but then RK Bro has to take out the Profits for some odd reason. It's like, hey, the Profits are here. We'll just hit an RKO and get him out of here. So then the Usos come back. They super kick Randy right out of his boots and then basically drop him. I don't know what's like. Where's Riddle out of all this? So yeah. So they super kick Randy, lay him out, and then they pick up all the tag titles and they hold them all up to end the show. So we get that. So that made me wondering if like the Usos, they kind of unify the belts, but not really unified, not officially unified. So I'm thinking that the Usos are gonna show up on SmackDown. It's like, hey Roman, look what we got. And Roman's like, well, you didn't officially win it. So maybe we'll see RK Bro on SmackDown this week. I don't know. Well, we'll see. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, so that ends a pretty Monday Night Raw. 3 hours of boredom with a couple decent matches. Not great. Nothing great about this episode tonight. So I'm gonna give it a normal, middle of the road 6 out of 10 stars. And that's all I can say about that. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. Let me know what you think about Monday Night Raw and anything else we talked about. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, the Mets lost tonight. They were up 4-0 and blew it. Another stupid idea by Buck Showalter. Finally brings in Trevor May, and then Trevor May pitches like I think one inning, and then he came out I think for the next inning, and then he threw a pitch, and then looked like he as he told the trainer, here's something pop, which is not a good sign. So looks like Trevor May is gonna have a nice long stint on the injured list. And then Taiwan Walker, who was pitching pretty damn good, pitched 2 innings, 30 pitches, and then had to come out because of shoulder irritation. You know what that means? He's going to be on the injured list. I just think with the 3 weeks of spring training, it didn't get properly stretched out. So everybody on the Mets is getting hurt now. The crowd's out to June. Walker's going to be out for a significant amount of time. Now, Trevor May's going to be out for a significant amount of time. So, I mean, the pitching was good. Pitching was good, just the bullpen just stunk the last 2 games. And the offense did pretty damn good. Lindor with an RBI. Connor still red hot. Got 4 runs today, but it didn't even matter. So, just the bullpen just stunk. Joely Rodriguez comes in after May had to get taken out. He comes in, gives up 4 runs, and Lugo comes in, gives up the 5th run. So, yeah, the Mets lose 5-4 tonight. So their record is 3-2. They're a half game out of first place. So the Phillies are now in first place now, which sucks. Well, I don't know what the Braves did tonight. I think the Braves won or lost. I don't really give 2 shits. But, yeah, so, not a great last 2 games for the Mets. And it doesn't get any easier because tomorrow is Tyler McGill against, I think one of the best pitchers in the National League, next to DeGrom and Scherzer, of course, Zach Wheeler. That game's at 6:45 tomorrow, another 6:45 game. But I'll be at the Cyclone game, but I'll try to watch some of the game on my phone. So, not on the app or anything. I have another app that I can just watch the pitch by pitch and shit like that. So I'll be, while I'm watching the Cyclones kick some ass, hopefully, I'll be watching the Mets hopefully kick Zach Wheeler's ass. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Wednesday afternoon, the Travel Day game, we got Max Scherzer against Aaron Nola. That should be a great pitching matchup. And we'll see if what happens with the Mets. Hopefully they can take 2 or 3. and then go to Shea at a nice, respectable record of 5-3. Hopefully, someone maybe get first place by the time they get to Citi Field for the home open on Friday afternoon against Arizona, where Chris Bassett will be pitching opening day at Citi Field for the Mets, and then Cookie Carrasco who pitched a pretty good game on yesterday, pitches on Saturday, and then Sunday's a toss-up. Next Sunday for Easter is a toss-up. I would think they're going to put Peterson in, who pitched a great 4 innings. So, I think Peterson will just get slotted in there. Unless something happens to Peterson this week, but hopefully not. But we'll see what happens with that. So, I'm not worried. It's Game 5, guys. Game 5! We got 157 games left, and everybody's worried, like, Buck's making stupid decisions. What is he doing? The bullpen sucks. Well, we already know the bullpen sucks. We're cursed. We got so many injuries when nobody's going to come back. Game 5, guys. And these are probably not even big injuries. I think the May injury, Trevor May is probably going to be out like at least a month or so. As far as Walker, that might be more than... He might not come back till after the All-Star break. But, let's get we need depth, so I would think maybe we'll get a trade going here, but, we'll have to see what Uncle Stevie and Billy Epler do. But I think the Mets have enough depth to get them through until DeGrom comes back, and hopefully he can stay healthy, so it's going to be a test for these Mets, and we'll see what happens with that. As far as the Yankees, I believe they lost tonight to Toronto. Because I saw a video about a Yankee Messiah who's doing a rant on Aaron Hicks. So, looks like, I guess the Yankees lost tonight, unless they came back, but... Who cares? They saw the 4-game series at home against Toronto. They got a game tomorrow night at 7, so... See what happens with that. I think Garrett Cole pitches tomorrow or on Wednesday. And then after this series, they go to Baltimore to face those hapless Orioles, Otaku's Orioles. It is what it is, and that's pretty much what I got to say about that. Alright, so that is it for my video. Mets lost tonight. Hopefully they bounce back tomorrow with Tyler McGill, the future GOAT. But we'll see. And then we got Scherzer on Wednesday, and hopefully he can pitch better than he pitched on last Friday night, giving up 3 runs, and even though we still won with the bats and everything, so we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, so baseball's starting their second week. We got a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. We got a long way to go, and that's pretty much all it is. All I gotta say about that. All right, so once again, 6 out of 10 starts for Raw, and that's all I gotta say about that. So. Thank you all for watching. Check out my video from early in the day, TSL, the Shadow Slayer, episode number 5, in the description box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channels. Smash that like button to death. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell to get notified. And that's all you got to do. So that's all I got to say about that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna actually go to bed right now. Not that I can stay up for a little bit longer because I really don't have to go to work tomorrow. So, but I have to work a double on Friday, which sucks. But it is what it is. Double pay on Friday. That's fine. That's fine. But it is what it is. But I'm happy, and that's it. So I'm gonna get the day off tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy my day off. I'm gonna go to the Cyclones game tomorrow, either by myself or with somebody. Gonna have fun watching the baby Mets in Coney Island, eating I was gonna say eating a Nathan's hot dog. I got Nathan's hot dogs in the fridge, but I'll have that tomorrow. How about that Wednesday? Tomorrow I'll probably just get some chicken wings and a Pepsi. Pepsi. Which, as we all know, when you drink Pepsi, you get to go, oh shit! Hey, maybe we see some hot chicks at the Cyclone game. I'll make them go, oh shit! No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But I have a time. Maybe I'll well, I'll talk to the nice Brooklyn beach bums and the cheerleaders and everything. Hey, how's it going? What high school do you go to? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I'll be there, and I might see Mikey Mittens there. I don't know where he's sitting. But if I well, I'll tell him. I'll tell him where I'm sitting at the game. Maybe we can meet up after the game. But I'm probably just gonna go right home. After the game, I might stop off at there's ice cream shop right near Nathan's. So I might grab some nice pistachio ice cream with some sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles, and eat that as I'm going on the train home. On the way home to my house, and then yeah, I'll probably be home. I don't know, depending what time the game ends. Probably I would say if it goes fast enough, I would say by 9:30, between 9:30 and 11, I'll be home. Probably by 11ish, depending on the bus. Because buses getting home on the bus late at night, right 9-10 o'clock. Doesn't really go that fast, but we'll see. But hopefully I'll be home. Probably way after NXT goes off the air. So as soon as I get home, I'm gonna watch NXT, and then I'm gonna have to feed the wrestling kitty, who's doing a little bit better. Not great, but getting better. She's getting a little, she started getting a little skinny now. I gave her a lot of food today. Now she looks like she's fat. Ain't that right, wrestling kitty? It's a wrestling kitty. A wrestling kitty. Moo moo. No. Yes. Go lay down. Go to sleep. It's in the bag. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. When I come home, I'm gonna feed the wrestling kitty, and then I'm gonna watch NXT, and then I'm gonna do my NXT review late tomorrow night, probably around 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock, on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. So don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe to the Peter Gilmore channel, which is links down below, on the gobbledygook section, and that's it. And so we'll do that late tomorrow night, and then Wednesday night we'll we'll see what happens Wednesday. I might do a kill stream before, maybe a Dynamite preview. Well, we'll see what happens with that, how I feel and everything after work. I'll probably be tired, so we'll see what happens with that. Then get you ready for Dynamite. It's going to be a explosive edition of Dynamite this week from New Orleans, Louisiana. And then don't forget Friday, Rampage at 7 o'clock with Adam Cole, baby, and Adam Page to start the show with their Texas Death Match for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And then Saturday at 8 o'clock, once again on TNT, Battle of the Belts from Garland, Texas, with Nyla Rose and Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's World Championship. And some other stuff happening on Rampage and Battle of the Belts that night. I don't know that women's title match is going to be the only thing on the show. It's a 1-hour show, I think. So, but we'll see what happens this weekend. And we get all that, and then we roll right into Easter, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to do an Easter vlog on next Monday on TSL number 6 or maybe 7, depending on Thursday I might just do a kill stream Thursday evening, just to shoot the shit. Do some wrestling news, talk about some baseball stuff like that. Just a random open forum stream. Maybe do a Q&A type of thing. We'll see what happens with that. I do that in the early evening, right before the Rant and Rave podcast with Brandon Martin and company. So I'll probably do it around 5, between 5 and 6. I got some errands to run that day, so. And that's pretty much it. So I gotta actually be after work. I gotta go out somewhere, and I gotta see my dad. I gotta sign some my tax returns and stuff like that. My tax return paper. I gotta send it to my accountant. So my tax is already done. So basically, I want to get them done before the deadline and everything. And then I'll probably have to wait till hopefully by Memorial Day, I get most of my money. I get the big check, of course, and then I wait for the state check, which is the federal check, which is the little check, which is like whatever amount I'm going to get. But I'm getting a pretty sizable amount. So as soon as I get that, hopefully by Memorial Day, before I head off to on vacation. But if it's not, if I don't get the check by the time I come back from vacation, then I'll just put it in the bank for after vacation, and then hopefully get the federal check after that too, so I can have both checks and I can pay off my credit card for booking the trip, and then we start. I'll be still working, of course, and everything, and I'll start saving up from as soon as I get back from vacation. I'm gonna start saving up for the summer, basically, the rest of the summer. See if any wrestling events are going to be around, and then WW might come back to Brooklyn. Gotta order the Met tickets for July 9th. Then I gotta order. If Rosa still wants to go, she kind of says she might want to go. You might go to see Mudvayne and Rob Zombie at the PNC. That's gonna cost a little money because I gotta get the tickets, which are like $300. But we're kind of thinking about it. We may or may not go to that concert because it's a lot of money. Unless we want to sit way in the back, on the lawn where we barely can see anything. So, and I'm not going alone. I really don't want to go all the way to freaking the PNC by my goddamn self. No, not happening. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I'll just order the tickets, and then Rosa can pay for everything else. The train tickets to the PNC. I'll pay for the Uber, and then maybe I'll pay for the food, and then we'll come back. I gotta pay for another Uber, so I gotta pay for 2 goddamn Ubers. Crazy. So it's gonna be a lot of money for that shit. So I would expect, if I get the $93 tickets plus the fees, that's going to be $225 just for the tickets alone, plus another $100 for the train back and forth, another $125 for that. That's $300, plus the Uber, which is about, I would say, maybe $30, between $30 and $40. So that's about another. So altogether, I would be spending about $350, almost $400 just on that concert alone. But fortunately, I get paid before that. That Friday before the concert, I get paid. So I just set out some money. Just gotta, I'll have the tickets already advanced. I just gotta save up for the food, and the food's gonna be even more. It's gonna be like $30-$40 for food. The $40 for food, freaking $40 for the getting to the PNC, and then coming back, I gotta get on the train. It's just gonna be a mess coming home from New York City and everything. Then I gotta take I gotta take a cab home, which is another $15. So I might have to get I have to get another Uber, so that's gonna be like another $14. Just So like I said, like about $400 I'm spending on a freaking Rob Zombie concert. It's not bad. It could be worse. I'd be paying for like a Kiss concert, spending like $2,000. Even on the nosebleed seats. All that's like, oof. Or if I want to go front row, it's like $10,000 because how Gene Simmons likes to, up the prices for his shows and everything. It's like $800 just to sit front row to see Gene Simmons' ass and everything. But come on. But yeah, I should have. I'll have way more than enough money to go see that concert and have enough money for train tickets and food and the Ubers and everything. But I'll be fine. And then probably after that concert, going into August, I may go to Atlantic City sometime in August. We'll see what happens with that. And then I might go on another vacation in after Labor Day or around Labor Day. I might go on another vacation, like the end of summer vacation. We do that, and then I'll probably be home for most of the rest of the year. For the fall, maybe go to Atlantic City near the end of the year, maybe around maybe for Halloween, or maybe after Thanksgiving we'll go. And then I may may take another trip at the end of the year for my birthday and for New Year's, and then we'll see what happens with that. But it's like, way down the road, so. But it is what it is. But as far as videos go, I'll be around. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave. As much as you don't trolls want me to leave, but I'm not leaving. You can't make me, so fuck you. That's all I can say about that. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to the Prince and his lovely wife Savannah for coming in. And also to the Insanity Plex, my good buddy from the XWF days. Thank you all for coming in, and everybody else who decided to watch. Thank you for the free view. And that's all I got to say about that. So that's it. Peter Gilmore is signing off on this almost late Monday night. And I hope you have a great rest of your night if you're on the West Coast. Hope you're getting ready for bed. It's 11:40 right now on the West Coast. So hope you have a great night. On the East Coast, go to bed. And if you're in Europe or in Italy or UK or whatever you want to be, well, top of the morning to you, fuckers. Happy Tuesday. That's pretty much it. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off for this great video, and that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your Cocoot. And if you're not down with that, well, you know what's coming. The greatest outro in the history of YouTube. If you motherfuckers are not down with that, you should know this by now. The prophecy, the greatest thing since sliced bread, and it's goddamn real. It's not just me and like 4 or 5 people. We are endless motherfuckers. There's a lot more people than just, me, Rosa, Lauren, Nick, Savannah, Prince, Alejandro Classa, Max Lethal. We got way more people. Just, well, they're not here, not on your show, but they're here in spirit. It is what it is. Because you got nobody. Nobody can take down the prophecy. You can try, but, even if you sort of defeat us, we may be defeated, but we're here to stay, motherfuckers. Like the great Motionless and White sang song. But it is what it is. So, if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! And that's it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. And a great Tuesday. And I'll see you guys, very late tomorrow night. For my NXT review on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. So, thank you all for watching. And until next time, you sons of bitches. Peace. Oh, yeah.